You
I
know,
Yeah, it's
tough one.
taken a minute. Mom and I are both on the mend. It's just really, really super tired.
Yeah.
And she's healing too, so I know it's gonna be a minute. I'm just grateful that we're both home, that she's home from the hospital and healing, and that I'm here with her and able to support her and help her. It's been a gift and a blessing to be able to be there for her as we were both down at the same time. She was in the hospital and way worse. So I'm grateful that she's on the mend too.
That's
Oh,
good.
good.
I know.
Prayers, Andrew. That's great to hear.
Yeah. And my mom's back in the hospital now.
Oh,
And I'm not laughing at
Andrew.
that. I just have to like,
No, I know.
it was,
I do know.
At this age, a lot of people do the hospital shuffle, it's just
Yeah.
part of life.
Well, you have my prayers and blessings, and I know you know that, and I'm gonna just make sure I continue saying them.
yes. And we continue to say them for you and your mom too, sweetie.
Big
Absolutely.
Thank
Money
you.
Lloyd, how are you, my friend? I see you down there. You're looking sharp in your image there, as always. Good to
Money
see
like, oh, hi. That's great.
Big Money Lloyd. Good evening, everybody. Prayers and
you.
blessings.
Good evening to you, my friend. It's been a while. Looking
Good to
forward to
see.
connecting with you.
Good to see you, Tim. You look 10 years younger than I remember.
Yeah, I am 10 years younger than you remember.
I say.
Good evening, everybody.
Evening, Miss. Oh, there's Dr. Ivanka. She's got
Uh,
straight hair
I
tonight.
know I got little.
Look at that. It looks beautiful. Look at you.
Thank
Supermodel.
you.
She's like a fashion statement right there.
Thank you, guys. Blessings.
Yeah, glad to see you, darling.
Good to see you too.
Okay, well, we're going to be getting going here. Let's fire this thing off. I know we have a lot more people coming in, but we'll go ahead and get this thing up. Edwin, how are you? Josie, welcome.
Hello, Miss
And
Ivanka's
gosh,
here
all of you
too.
guys. Nancy, hi, Nancy. How are you doing? Good to see you. And Jamae, of course, Jamae's here. She's amazing. Thanks, Jamae, for coming in. All right, let's get this thing up and going. Let me know when you're ready, Sandra. We're going to broadcast this live to YouTube Live. So the entire universe on YouTube, anyway, can see it.
Okay, I'm going to mute all, and you're already live, so you can just unmute yourself and get started whenever you're good.
Okay. All right, everybody. Tim Taylor here. Welcome to the Great Discoveries Update for Creators. This is May 27th, 2025. It's Sandra and I's anniversary. Yeah, that's right. We've been married for 2 amazing years, together for almost 8, going on 8 now. It's been a magnificent journey. If you ever got together with someone that is, you kind of work your whole life and you're wondering if you're ever going to find that right life partner, it happened, and we're just blessed, and you guys are all becoming like family and everything. Thank you guys for tuning in and sticking with us. We have got some exciting stuff for you here today. I'm talking world changing. This is different than anything that you've seen with the Great Discovery before, as far as concept and reach and some of it. We're going to be rolling this out. We have a big event that is coming up on June 7th, Saturday, June 7th. It's going to be a global simulcast, full live translation of all the content. We've got people coming from Asia and Europe and so on as we're rolling out this phase 3. But I sent a text out to several of you today. I wanted to reach out and make sure that you were aware of this, because what we're going to be focusing on here tonight is some of the new, mind-blowing enhancements that we're rolling out on the creator side, the creator and service provider. What that is if you're a creator, if you're a service provider, if you've got any content or service, if you've got digital tools, if you've got training, you've got coaching, we're going to totally rock your world as far as what you can do for reach, how far you can go, and what people are now in your ecosystem. Everything is changing. If you look out, a lot of people looked at the Great Discovery as first as a learning course that we had. It is, as most of you know, Six Sigma is our sister company. Our Great Discovery course is the 4th generation of Six Sigma. It is a transformational course recognized as one of the top 10 business innovations of the last 150 years by MIT. And it's right here on the Great Discovery with the creators of it and the whole Six Sigma brand behind it. As we built that out, we spent a lot of time focusing on really, how can we bring people to that and also empower them with the knowledge they need to be able to deploy that Six Sigma mindset, the way of thinking that brought success to every major company in the world is now available to you. But how can we get that express knowledge? You want to learn to play piano, you want to buy your first home, you want to be a better parent, you want to be a better husband or wife. Whatever it is that you want to accomplish, it takes some skill. You need some knowledge, you need some education and information to make that work. We also recognize that we are in one of the most significant transformational times in world history. People all over the world are going through changes and going, oh my gosh, what is happening? Jobs are being wiped out. People's lives are being uprooted. But where great turmoil comes, also comes great opportunity. It's a new shift to a new era. And as what we decided to do with this is for the last phase 2 of our program with the Great Discovery was really deploying tools and building out a global platform to become a global education marketplace, to be able to take content and training materials and software and things that are empowering to all of humanity, regardless of economic status or where they are in the world or how much money they have or how old they are, how young they are, to empower them to be able to live better, more productive lives in a tumultuous world. That's what we're doing with the Great Discovery. Phase 3 is going live now, and as we've come out and we've made some tremendous enhancements to really make it a reality. During phase 2, our focus was really getting our initial course content up. We've got a couple thousand courses up and are in process right now. Good, that's awesome. We will have millions of courses on this particular platform, and it's all beginning right now. So our goal is really to share with you some updates. We're going to be doing a lot of the reveal and actual walkthrough on how these work on June 7th. So mark your calendars. You're going to want to invite everyone onto that around the world. It doesn't matter where they are, even if you speak their language. I'm going to show you how you're going to be able to communicate with them face to face right here. But these content creator updates, if you've seen this as a content side, you haven't seen what we're talking about here tonight. This is totally new. First thing that you're going to be going through in the next generation of global marketing is what we're talking about here. Is here you're going to get your courses, your offers, your trainings, your podcasts, your sermons, your books, your ebooks, your promotions out to the entire world fluently, not subtitled, in their own native language, you speaking it, you training it, you delivering it in almost any language. We've got 120 languages now and counting. The key with this is unlimited content hosting is back, as much content as you need to it. We've renegotiated a deal with a major basically storage, onboarding. And so we've got on redundant servers out around the world. This thing is ready to go. And there's no added cost for translation. That's right. It doesn't cost you a nickel to take your content and put it out and make it available in Swahili or Japanese or you name the language, anything anywhere in the world. People can listen to you on demand, your courses, your content, your material, your print, everything in your course, your offers, and everything that you have is available at their fingertips, no matter where they are in the world. And again, this digital marketplace supports almost any type of product or service that can be delivered remotely. It's not just learning. It can be software, it could be training, it could be products that can be delivered digitally. The idea, the one limitation is we're trying to avoid products that require shipping ground to ground and customs approval, anything else. If it can be delivered digitally, whether it's training or services or software or anything like that, you can do it through the Great Discovery. Moreover, we're going to basically show you how to do live voice translated Zoom sessions for your clients, your customers, and prospects in their native language. We're talking 41 languages and counting. What I mean is doing a Zoom session like this. Maybe it's a summit, maybe it's a training, maybe it's a one-on-one or group coaching session that's intimate with your client to be able to walk them through some of their issues. But now your client base just suddenly blew up because it's no longer just the people in your ecosystem that everyone's competing for the same people. Now you've got people coming to you from virtually every country in the world, and you're able to communicate with them face to face. with on-screen call to action buttons. You don't have to send them off to Zoom and bring them back to a site. They can get up in order, and no added cost for that translation. Again, not subtitles, you speaking fluently, them being able to speak back 41 languages simultaneously. Even we've got people all over the world for a global summit, and it's all set. Zoom doesn't have this, by the way. We do. Now, we're also talking about basically getting you state-of-the-art AI-assisted course creation, book writing, podcast development, digital marketing systems, and business management systems, all at your fingertips. Things that used to take you months, literally. How many of us have wanted to put on courses on the Great Discovery and just found, oh my gosh, I don't have the time. When I get around to it, I'll come back to you, right? You don't have to do that anymore. You're able to put your courses together and formatting and concept and development and deployment, engaging, that are professionally done in a matter of minutes rather than months. And you can create your world-class content just like that very, very effectively. And again, it doesn't have to be just courses. It can be books. It can be ebooks. You can take your old ebooks and convert them to audiobooks in any language. Things that you thought were sold out years ago that nobody's ever interested in. Guess what? Other parts of the world they are. The best part of this is you have your content and offers marketed and sold for you in virtually every country in the world by local marketers, but local language speaking affiliates and digital marketers. So the idea is, if suddenly you're great training or coaching that you're doing, you're great vocational training, if you are a teacher of homeschooling, or you're teaching people how to be an electrician, whatever it is, your market is no longer just your local community. It could be people in other countries you can't even pronounce their name, and now they're your clients. You're empowering them, you're lifting them up, and you're being rewarded financially for it in ways that you never could before. The way that this works is you can just set your content up and get paid on global sales, or you can get engaged as an affiliate yourself and earn even more. It's all up to you the way that it works. So the key with this, as we're going through this, is think about what would happen if you could expand your reach to the entire world. And I was talking to somebody the other day, and he says, I've got plenty of business right now. I said, great, what do you do? I said, well, I really do business coaching, and I help people to really expand their business. And I was thinking to myself, it's great. You've got all the money that you need that's coming in, but the real key is, what are you doing with your gifts and talents? Are you really reaching the people that need it the most? These are major shifting times. People need the knowledge that we have, that they have, to be able to get it out and share it. I mean, there's people that are starving for the information that you have, that you take for granted, that I take for granted, that really need it to get up and transform themselves. So I'm going to show you one little thing. I'm going to give you a quick walkthrough through some of the technology on our website, but let me show you a quick little intro, just to give you a taste of some of how the translation aspect of it works. Here's me, the great, amazing Tim Taylor. Hi, I'm Tim Taylor, co-CEO of The Great Discovery, a new monetized global e-learning platform that connects talented creators and service providers with quality learners and customers in nearly every country and every language in the world. Check out how this platform translates my voice into multiple languages. And hey, get started with this yourself. You are going to love it.
नमस्ते, मैं टिम टेलर हूं, द ग्रेट डिस्कवरी का सह CEO, एक नया。嗨，我是蒂姆·泰勒，大发现公司的联合首席执行官。这是一个新的。مرحبا، أنا تيم تايلر، الرئيس التنفيذي المشارك لشركة The Great Discovery. Salut, je suis Tim Taylor, co-CEO de The Great Discovery, une nouvelle plateforme d'apprentissage en ligne mondiale monétisée. Γεια σας. Είμαι ο Tim Taylor, συνδιευθύνων σύμβουλος της The Great Discovery, μιας νέας monetized.
Now, what makes this so great? It's okay. I can speak, in multiple different languages. The real power of it is the overall concept. your material is not just sitting there. Now it's got people that are looking for it, and more importantly, people in other countries in local language that are promoting it. You're not getting leads, you're getting orders, you're getting customers, you're getting clients. What's that going to do? Take a look at, I'm going to do a quick screen share here of one of our current platform. Now, this platform is going to be changing dramatically on June 7th. So you're going to actually see a shift where it's been going from our phase 2 platform, which is really all about onboarding creators and content in the primary focus. We didn't have much emphasis on marketing at all, to now actually reaching out to learners, to customers around the world, and more importantly, and as importantly, I should say, affiliates, whether they're super affiliates, digital marketers promoting globally in local language, or they're regular people taking a course and sharing with their friends. You're getting new clients from all over the world. So basically, with our greatdiscovery.com website, when you first go onto it, you will have your own replicated site. Every affiliate, every learner, every creator in the network has their own replicated space, right? They also have their own replicated affiliate code. So if you go on there, the first thing you're going to be asked is to be able to select your country and select your language. So you can select your country. It can be any particular country. The big difference is we allow your pricing to be adjusted with your permission. It's optional, on or off, to go to the CPI of different economies. So here in the United States, relatively wealthy country, unless you look at our national debt. But if you look at it from the actual consumable cash flow that people have to be able to spend, it's a relatively wealthy company. People can afford a $500 course. It's no problem. But if you go into the developing economy, you take that same $500 course that you were selling like hotcakes here in your local community in New York or California, you're not going to be selling any, right? So we adjust things, particularly if it's evergreen content. We allow you to adjust it according to the CPI of different markets. So what you'll see based on what country that you select, if you look at pricing in the US compared to, for example, Mexico, you can see it there. You'll also see that you can set your language to, automatically it'll geolocate to the person's location. If you're in Spain or Mexico, you'll see it, and all the content is available in Spanish. Okay, there's nothing super breakthrough about that, but it is when it's geolocated, and it also adapts to every other bit of content on the site. For sake of my benefit, I'm going to move back to the United States where I can speak a little bit of English, my wife says. So we'll go here to United States and go on here and go into United States, I said, not United Kingdom. There we go. I'll get it. There we go. And I'll go back into English. But what you'll see on here is all across the site, every bit of this, every content, every presentation, whether it's courses, channels, the Genius Club, the coaching, or anything are on it, or any of the content that's up here. If I was to go and click and wanted to share any course that's on here, God's Love Overflows is $10 course, for example, I can go up here and take that content and share it on Facebook, pretty much just like that. I've got to open the course, just add to it and go up and share it on Facebook. It'll open my Facebook up, and I can send this post out and take a look at this free course. Okay, I click share, and it's going to post that free course offer up to me, up on my website, up on my social media. It's right there. It's on my social media right there. People will click on it. They open that free course. Guess what? They're coded to me, into my network, whether they buy that course or anything else. Look at it from the affiliate perspective. Every time you give away a free course, people are in your network. Anything that they buy later through the system, your course or someone else's, you get paid on. It's kind of a neat concept. So we'll go back on from there, and let me show you a little bit of the language side of this. Let's go back up here just to an easy perspective. If you go on here to one of these, somehow I got onto Spanish, but let's say that I want to go up and click on this, and I'm going to go, I could select any language that's here. If I wanted to listen to this in English, or I wanted to listen into Mandarin, Chinese, I can click play on it, and it's going to play that content
大家
in the
好，
language.
欢迎
that's
来
there.
到伟大的发现，我是 Tim Taylor，联合首席执行官。今晚我们的主题是效率至关重要。如果你是课
They
程
can go through that full presentation there. Now, any of the selected languages that are on this is on everything on the platform, every training, anything that's there. If that language isn't shown, I just go up here on the green button and it will automatically translate it. I can select whatever I want to switch it into Arabic. Let's say I want to go in here into English, English, Australian. I'm on Spanish right now. I don't know why I did that. But let's say I want to go and translate it into Australian English. I can go and translate it, and it's going to give me an Aussie accent, right, as I go along. You can put it in any language on anything that's there. What that means is anyone goes to your course, you don't have to pay to get it pre-translated, marketed there. Your course is now available worldwide. Someone in Egypt clicks on your content, they can click on it and listen to it in Egyptian Arabic in their local dialect right there on the spot. Your trailers are all available. It's all there. That's a pretty powerful concept. What's more on the Great Discovery is, let me see if I can go back onto here. You know, we have channels and other different content. If you're looking up here at different courses, I got to get this back into English. I'm not sure why I've got it going here into Spanish, but we'll go back in and go and confirm and see if we can't get it back. There we go. We'll get it back into English. And let's say that we're up here and I want to go into find some courses. I can take a look at all the different courses that are on here. And I can search by featured courses, free courses, Genius Club, Premium, and Academy. I'll walk all through that. I'm going to go look at more free courses. And I want to find one on basket weavings. Let's go look at, see what there's a course on baskets. Spaghetti basket weaving, my favorite course. 3 most costly mistakes in basketball. I'm going to take the spaghetti basket weaving course. And again, I can go and click on it, and it's going to be available in any language that I choose, right? So everything on there is fully translatable all the way through. You have back office support, you have access to all of it. We're not going to walk through it all tonight, but this is a huge advantage. Whereas previously during phase 2, you had to pick and choose which language you wanted to put into, and you had to pay to translate it. Since then, we've invested a large amount of capital to really expand that global demand, so everything is available everywhere. Likewise, if we go up here to live events, this is a similar type of a function. If we were to log into this, you'd be able to log into this very event on Zoom embedded in your channel. So let's go and see if I can actually do that. And we'll go and enter my email. My country is USA, and I'm going to go and click and log into that event. Now, if I wanted to translate that event, I would automatically have the translation tool. I've already got it, so I can just go ahead and click it. So I already have it, so I don't need to click it to install, and it's going to bring me right into this live event. I'm going to go ahead and mute this so that we don't have it going and playing. But I can go up here, and if this was speaking, if once I log into the event, I don't want to be on 2 screens, it'd be horrible feedback. But I can go up here and quite simply go up and translate this course into whatever English. So if the speaker is speaking English and I'm listening in Spanish, I can do that. I can select whatever language that I want, and that speaker content is going to be, I'm going to be listening, and it's 2-way, right? So that's just a touch of some of the functionality on this session. Now, let me go back into our presentation mode, and I'll give you guys a little bit more detail on what we're talking about here. So as we're back, remember we left off. Let me give you just a little testimonial. This is from, many of you guys know Dr. Stan Harris, Dr. Breakthrough, as he's known. He's been at this industry for over 40 years. He's on every platform everywhere. He's well known. He's famous, in fact, for what he does. The real key with is even in phase 2, with a lot of the redundancies and roadblocks that we had to get a global expansion by design, we needed to be able to have content up before we really started marketing. But listen to his testimony.
And having my content on the Great Discovery has been a huge breakthrough for me. On another platform, listen, I make more money in 2 months on the Great Discovery than I have in the last couple years on the other platform. Why? Over the other platform, I'm the only one selling and it's only in English. Here, I've got a multitude of affiliates who are incentivized to buy, sell, and promote my course, and it's in multiple languages.
So think about it. Any type of content, whether you have academic learning, whether it's vocational learning, whether you want to do training on becoming a pipe fitter, you want to do homeschool training, you want to teach how to transformation, mindfulness, network marketing, sales. You have a sales offer of a product that you're taking out and trying to get and build a global empire in your own network marketing company. You can take that very same product, or at least the coaching or training to it, put it on here, and you're literally able to reach other places in the world. In my old network marketing life, if I wanted to build, and I had 90% of my revenue came from international markets, I had to go find a leader that was out there that I trusted, that spoke fluent my language, that I can communicate with them, and he became the bottleneck for everything that happened out there. Now, I can go out and deal with anyone in any country, wherever they're at, if they're in the grasslands, in the mountains, in the beach. It doesn't make any difference, no matter their language. If they're interested in my opportunity, I can communicate with them directly. That is a massive change. And if we don't have a category for your content up here, we'll put one up if you've got it, if it's really going to be a benefit to you. And if it's going to help people, we want to get it out there. So what we become is a global marketplace of content, no matter what it may be, completely built up, all managed for you. When we say full translation on demand, again, recapping, what we mean is your video and your audio content is translated into local language at the user level. You don't have to do a thing, it's done, right? So they access your course, they buy your course, they're seeing it in their native language, they're hearing it in their native language, they're buying it in local currency, you're getting paid in US dollars weekly. That's how it works. There's no added cost for creators or learners. All printed material, every video, every training, every coaching session, whether it's live or Memorex, is available in local language, and it maintains your voice and speaking style. Very simple. And it's highly accurate. We're over 99% accurate on 31 languages. The remainder of our languages are 93 to 97% accuracy, and they're getting better every day. But the key with it is no matter what you're doing, you are absolutely getting your message across clearly to the people that are there, and you've got a potential client base that's coming in and sharing your information. Now, the way that we're doing this is you're not just throwing content up there and hoping that someone finds it and goes and promotes it. It's like anything, marketing 101, know, like, and trust, right? So you're going to put your lead magnet content, that's going to be your freebie courses and offers, like those free offerings that you just saw. You put your content up, it draws market attention, promotes you in local markets and global advertising at nearly zero cost. Around the clock, 24/7, virtually every country in the world as we get to scale. What that's going to do is drive their attention to what we call a qualifier course. It's a premium course. This is an affordable feeder course. It's low price, gives great value, empowers the people. They're getting some real true value on it, because that's when they get to like you and trust you, is right there, right? But it's affordable. It's an impulse buy. And again, it's going to be scaled to the economy. It's evergreen. It's always there. You don't have to be awake and watching it. Your free is driving to it, and your affiliates are going to this because they make some revenue off this low end sale. The key to that is 30% of it is passive royalty going to you as a creator. 70% goes into the affiliate plan. Now you can do both. Now you look at that ratio, it's like, that's not really attractive. Why is that? Because one, it's a feeder course. Two, it's balanced towards the affiliate, so there's motivation for them to go out and promote that. If they're not promoting that, it's not going to be seen very often, right? So we want to make sure it's seen. You could go to see a great movie and you love that movie, fantastic. You might tell a few people, but if you were paid to tell about that movie that you loved, you're going to tell a lot more. And that's the way that we work it. That affordable feeder course that goes through it is similar to what you might do in a seminar, where you have your $5,000 value package you're going to put out at $197 today. The purpose of that is to qualify that client, empower them, prove your value and credibility, And then if they really like you, they'll go to your upsell. Your upsell is your academy or course or channel offer. All right. So remember that term, academy offer or channel. What that is going to be your upsell. That could be a full service coaching, a contract, a service, a software. It could be a 6-month boot camp. It could be a 1-day boot camp. It can be structured in anything that the way that you want it to do. And it's live interactive. You're communicating with those people in real time. Now, the key that works is the table turns. You're doing the work, you get 70% of it, and 30% goes back into the pay plan. What this equates to is a global marketing machine where your content is promoted around the world. It's costing you 30% to have not leads, but orders coming to you with paid clients that you could never possibly reach without this type of functionality. Take your ecosystem here in North America, you're reaching 4% of the world population. Good amount. Okay, that's great. That's a lot of people. As one fellow said, hey, I've got all the money I need. What about the other 96% that you will never reach? That's what we're opening the door to right here. And it's going to be a massive endeavor. So where we're going from there is also, besides the Academy course, you have a branded channel. And the way a branded channel works is you're going to host blogs there. You're going to host your trainings there. You're going to host your live coaching sessions there. You're going to host your webinars, your seminars, your podcasts, your digital product sales, and they're all available in nearly any language on demand. Got a podcast? Great. You're putting it up in English. You're getting some reach. Fantastic. What happens when you open it up to 96% of the rest of the world population that you're not reaching now? Will your growth increase? I think so, right? Second, you can set it up with multiple offers or subscriptions. So you can put that offer up there as a single one-time sale. You can put it up as a 3-payment subscription. You can put it as ongoing monthly, and you can have innumerable subscriptions and offers. You put as many as you want that are up there. And it's any type of service sale. It doesn't have to be education. It can be anything. Dr. Herbert Harris is talking to me the other day. I'm not sure what it does. I said, Dr. Harris, are you doing live coaching and training? Yeah, I am. Do you do, you charge people for that? Yes, I do. What if you could do that live coaching and training and you can reach out to people in the Spanish community or the English community that talks funny, or the Japanese community or the Chinese community or the Arabic community or the African community, or you fill in the blank. Will that make a difference? Yes, it will. That's what we're giving you here. You can use your own Zoom with us in this. You don't know additional subscriptions required. You drop your own Zoom into it for events. You can do 2-way audio translation with customizable call to action buttons. So that means you don't have to jump off the page, go off somewhere, join a link and everything else. You just click down, roll, and roll. You're all set. Your payments are processed by the TGD platform, with royalties are paid to you weekly. You don't need to set up a merchant account. You need to go through all the product rules. We've got all that done for you. All you got to do is cash your checks and deliver great quality content. Sound doable? That's pretty good. Moreover, 70% on everything that goes to the channel is just like an Academy course. It goes to you, and 30% into the affiliate plan. So the proper function on this freebie course leads them to a qualifying course, leads them to your channel or to your Academy course. Or you can go a freebie course straight to your channel, but you're going to be cutting out a lot of traffic because you're going to have less people that are driving for it. It's all up to you. It's your strategy. We can show you the best way to do it. You will make a lot more money and a lot more sales, or you can do it your own way and see how it goes, right? So we'll give you the tips to make it work. The 2-way live audio translation, you get it, you open your Zoom, it's pretty simple. People are clicking on it. They can listen to you in any language, 41 languages, different languages simultaneously. You can do breakout sessions in different languages. It's pretty cool, straightforward and easy. Now, what we're talking about we are not an AI company. What we are is, we do believe, is an efficiency. Efficiency matters. If you're doing things, you're creating course content or doing book writing, and you're doing it the old-fashioned way, God bless you. You're not going to be able to compete in the new world that we're moving into. You just won't. You can't do it. You cannot compete when everything is going into hyper efficiency. You either got to master it or it's going to master you. Your choice. What we give you is all of the tools that's included with this. This includes the AI Genius Club is a subscription that's included with this. It gives you a Chrome extension tool with unlimited translation of audio content, whether it's on or off the TGD platform. You can go onto a news channel or listen to something on another site or anywhere else. As long as you're doing it through Chrome, you can listen to it in your own native language, not subtitles, listen to it, right? Second, it gives you a suite of AI-powered genius apps for marketing assistance, for course creation, for learning assistance, whatever it is that you need that you're talking about. We're talking about a full CRM. We're talking about complete funnel builder, complete website builder, complete blog builder, complete image creator, complete marketing post, complete everything social media. You can do a 30-day social media campaign in 15 minutes. You can polish it, might take you half an hour. Right? It doesn't take much time. You're at hyper speed doing great content, moving your business in a way that is highly competitive in a new competitive world. We're also giving you unlimited access to exclusive Genius Club courses and content, 10% off on most TGD courses and products. And it also keeps you active as an affiliate for Network Override. See, with the Great Discovery, you get paid on your own content, whether you're an affiliate or not. You check the affiliate box, you want to become an affiliate. You send someone on to find your course content on the Great Discovery and they run across Dr. Breakthroughs, they buy his course, you get paid anyway, right? So the idea is you're getting overrides on everything as long as you're active. As long as you keep active with a subscription, you're eligible for overrides. So you don't no mandate to have a subscription, but you can. It also gives you the AI Creator and Author Lab. Now, this is the biggest stumbling block for every creator I have ever met that's come on this platform is one, how am I going to get the time to get this concept out of my head and get it out so I can turn it into empowering people and economic money for me, right? And it's the time that it takes. It's the structure. It's not that the knowledge isn't there. It's getting that knowledge and out and figuring out the system and getting it on board and laid out in a way that is engaging. All right. That's the hard part. Or taking a book or creating any of those things. What we do with this is gives you AI assisted design, creation, formatting, and onboarding of courses with video, with translatable curriculum, with quizzes, with exams, gamified with certifications in it, and you can do it in minutes, not months. You could take a content that you've got on another platform that's not selling too well, reformat it a little bit, create a couple of new sizzle videos that go with it. You could do in minutes with these tools, get that content up here, and it's being promoted for you in 200 countries and territories and up to 120 languages, right? Pretty easy. It also gives you AI assisted book creation and design. Is writing, formatting, editing, cover to cover with images, structure, cover design, all of it, all in one spot, all done for you. This isn't something that you can go create a book and just publish it. That's silly. But you can take your ideas and plan it and create, format it into a book. And what used to take you months, you could literally get into a draft format in a half a day and get it up and published if you can take the time to read it and review it in less than a few days. Cover to cover, printed, everything laid out, all registered, all ready to go to the printer. You can also take your existing content, convert it into an ebook. Better yet, an audiobook with your voice, your tonality, your cadence, and be able to take that and put it out worldwide, repurposed, available and marketed through the Great Discovery platform. And you can do it in minutes. You can also create ebooks, audiobooks in your voice and in any language, and you can do it in minutes. So you can take your ebooks, your audiobooks, your own voice, any language in minutes, and there's a lot more to it as well. I don't know why I've got these scribbles on my screen, but I do. They're gone. Thank you, Sandra. I'm assuming you fixed that for me. So getting started as a course or content creator, this is unique. We've completely reformatted this. The idea is quite simple. We want adoption. Without course or content creators, we've got nothing. We want to make it ridiculously silly to not even consider this. I can't imagine anyone not doing it. So what we've set up with this is the TGD Creator Suite. What's included with this package, and it's new and updated right now. If you've seen this before, don't tune out. Oh, it's different. Watch. What we're giving you is one, unlimited content hosting again. We've renegotiated with our hosting service. We have got killer deal for everybody, unlimited content. Put whatever you need to up here, right? 120 languages on demand. You don't have to pay for any of it. Your content is now available worldwide from day one without another nickel out of your pocket. It also gives you custom branded channel with live Zoom voice translation. So again, you're able to communicate. You're not only putting your content out there, but you're able to take your feedback back, do coaching and live training and everything else with a new client from other places, and they're even brought to you. You don't have to go hunt them down. Complete AI Genius Club and AI tools. It gives you a complete AI creator and author lab. It also gives you basic course creation, training, and ongoing coaching. It's like, okay, Tim, I signed up with, what do I do? 1, go to orientation. 2, take your basic course creation, training, and ongoing coaching. You don't go through the training. It's simple. It's clear. You know how to do it. You can use the tools to assist. It's all done for you and all ready to go. Ongoing coaching, you got some questions. We've got daily calls that you can tune into anytime, anywhere in the world. You've got basic creator strategy training. There's a strategy to creating a funnel. Where does your free lead to? What's the best way to create a web book? What's the best way to make this work if you've never done it before? We show you how to do that. We also give you basic creator marketing training and ongoing coaching. You know, you don't have to market on your own, but you know, why not? It's not going to hurt. You can target market, explore new areas that you really want to promote and develop content for those areas, right? It's kind of hard to throw something out there if you haven't tested it. So you can go out and test it, and we show you exactly how to do that. It also gives you affiliate enrollment and global network override pay with the subscription. You don't have to have the subscription. You can do it just like this. No other subscription required. You can bypass all of the AI tools and everything. I think it'd be silly, but you can. And as long as you've got the subscription, you can get a network override pay as well. Total cost on this is $249 to $499 one time to set up. That's it. What's the difference? It's the economy in different countries. In some countries, it's going to be a lower price. Other countries, it's going to be the most you're going to pay is $499 to get set up. Then it goes $50 to $99 a month, and it's optional. It's not just one part of it, it's the entire system. Okay, well, wow, that's an interesting thing. How about if I could show you how to do it where it doesn't cost you a penny and you get paid? It doesn't cost you anything. Would that be interesting? Yes or yes? I think so. Here's the thing. You refer just 3 creator suites, you get a full rebate of your $499, your $249, or whatever you put up, and there's no monthly fees. Just like that. Done. All set. Can you do this? Would it make a difference to be able to reach out into 200 countries and territories in 120 languages? Whether you need the money or not, people need the knowledge and the wisdom that God gave you. This is a way, it's a global megaphone. It's an equity system to empower the people that need the information, gifts and talents that each of us have, and you to be able to receive those gifts and talents from other people and create an economic opportunity. With the Great Discovery, people in other lands can be able to learn from you. They can take your course, and while they're mastering that craft, that skill, that career change, they can refer others to other content, and they're being compensated as well. We haven't even got into the affiliate side of this. It is hugely lucrative, and it's for everyone, everywhere in the world, even in areas where they don't have credit cards. We've got finance and cash payment systems set up globally. This is going to be a big deal, guys, and I hope you'll join us. Now, coming up June 7th, that's Saturday, we're going to be starting at 12 o'clock Eastern. It's going to be a 4-hour session. We've got guest speakers that are mind-blowing. We're going to be rolling out this whole program. You're going to see it firsthand. This is going to be a game changer. I think you can see it. I want you to put in the chat, if you get this, just say, put a 10 in there. I get this. If you think you're not quite sure, and this is a little bit strange, I'm not really sure what I can do with this yet, put a 1 in this. If you think you're thinking about it, you need some more information, put a 5 in there, okay? Love it, in, ready to rock, 10, not sure this is a fit, you don't really get it, 1, 5, you need some more information. Sound good? Let's do that, and we're gonna be getting out some info on this event that's coming up. and it's going to be a big event, and it's globally translated. It's available worldwide, so people will be on there. There's going to be people from China that are going to be listening to you in English. We're going to be hearing some Chinese speakers, I promise you, and you're going to be hearing them in English. They speak Chinese. You're going to be hearing people from Australia, and they speak really funny, and you'll still be able to understand them. How's that? That's a pretty good option. So I say, if anybody has any questions, I know this is a lot of change stuff that we've gone through. If anybody has any questions, you go ahead and put your hand up. I see James Moneypenny, our Executive VP of Sales. James, go ahead, my friend.
Tim, wait a minute. Are you telling me? So here, I got my calculator here. A subscription to the AI Genius Club is $59 a month, right? And a subscription to the AI Creator and Author Lab is $99 a month.
If you buy
And
it separately,
subscription to the channel is $40 a month. That's
Yeah.
$198 a month.
$206 a month to be exact.
Oh, $206 to be okay. So did you say $99 a month for all three of them?
$99 a month, and you refer 3, and it costs you nothing, James.
Can I sign up again?
You're already in it.
Man,
You don't have anywhere to
talk
go.
about a nuclear deal, folks. That is crazy. But this is what I've come to actually expect from Tim and Sandra, because every time I think it can't get any better, folks, it gets a bit better. This is huge, over $200 a month worth of value for $99, and you can have it free just by referring 3 people.
And theoretically, guys, remember, if some people you don't want to market, you just want to set your content up and see what happens, go for it. You don't have to pay it.
Yeah.
You just set it up there. That's fine. You just get it set up,
And are you sure free unlimited uploads? For a limited time,
Unlimited
unlimited
uploads.
uploads?
And
Guys,
have
I tell you
people
what.
saying, "Oh my gosh, what are we going to do?" Well, our first our cloud arrangement that we had some restrictions, and it was highly expensive. We've since renegotiated. That makes a big difference, guys. When you're looking at your content up there and it's being translated, you might have 120 versions of the same video up there. That absorbs a lot of content. Not here. You're got unlimited content with it. That's better than the old Creator Pro Pack. Has all the translatability that the Creator Pro Pack has. It's a lower price than the Creator Pro Pack. You've got AI assisted learning. You've got AI assisted marketing. You've got AI assisted authoring, business management. It's all there. Everything that for you to move into this new era and rock it.
It is. It's crazy. But I am going to say, I've been in the background working with Tim and Sandra on this. And I happen to know Sandra put in the chat earlier for a limited time. So folks, you need to get people in on this package between now and June the 7th when we do this upcoming event Tim's talking about. Because on June the 7th,
one news flash, you can't sign up for it tonight anyway. So nobody has to pull out your credit card or anything tonight. You can't sign up for it.
Can't sign up for it tonight. Okay.
Can't sign up for it.
But get people lined up for
It's coming.
between now and June the 7th. All right. Because this is going to be amazing. We have something incredible coming on June the 7th that you guys need to be there. Bring your guests, your friends, your family, your business associates, even your enemies, because when they see what we have for you, they're going to want to be your friends.
Ed Garza, how are you, my friend? I see your hand up. And hey, I just saw my friend Aljan Smith, the greatest musician in New York.
Yes, and James and I have been working on something making it easy, Tim, for people to send an email to their contacts for the Great Discovery, Great Saturday that we're going to, the 7th, right? So we put an app together, and it's really, really easy. And you can just craft a really persuasive email to send to your contacts right with it, and it does it for you. James and I have tried to write emails and invites. Here's the Zoom link. You can even put your Great Discovery link right in there, and it'll craft the email for you. And you can send that out to your contacts. So how many emails you want to send out in the next couple of days, right? It's right in the AI platform. You can just look right under the email marketing tabs. It's free in the AI Genius Club. And you're going to see an event email invite app there that lets you craft an email to invite people to the Discovery Saturday event. Now, how many emails do you want to send out, Matt? I'm telling a lot, right? We got a lot of contacts. We could send out emails. You could choose your tone. It's the background of it is obviously Dan Kennedy and some other good email marketers. So it's actually works really well to design really persuasive copy to get people to register. You can include your link and your signature, and you can create as many emails as you want and craft it and send it out.
And by the way, guys, on this this upcoming event, it's all registration, and it's all registration by affiliate. Anybody that you invite is going to be viewing that session through your website portal. They can't get lost. They're going to be able to hear it in their native language. You know, so the tools that we're talking about, you can send out materials in any language as well. You can promote it around the world. Reach out to people in other countries because we're ready for it now, right? So it's a good time. If you know anybody, reach out to your key leaders. So those of us that are marketers, great. If you're, we all know other creators everywhere. Reach out to them, but reach out to your learners as well, because we're this session on Saturday the 7th is going to be focused on the whole entire community, everybody that's going to benefit in any event from the Great Discovery. Christine Quinn, see your hand up.
You do. I am, of course, a little confused. For those of us that have already done the $59 a month deal and got our 3 people, what do we have to do? Do we have to upgrade to the 99 and get 3 more? Or how does that work, Tim?
Your existing pack is irrelevant to this. So if you've got 3, you're getting your Genius Club for free. You could always add on the channels. This is on a new pack option. You could, if you added a creator suite, for example, if you needed it, you could add that, refer 3 others, and you don't have to pay for that anymore. You can, same thing with, so for example, if you came in and upgraded with those other services and referred 3 others, your fees are going to be waived as well.
Okay, I think I understand.
The best part is you get some amazing tools that's going to change the world. Hi, Katie. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm sorry I'm not on video because I'm finishing work here, but so this is great, by the way, just so cool. I can't wait to invite people to the 7th. My question is, I don't know why I'm getting this weird message. Looks like you lower your hand. Oh, okay. Lower your hand. I didn't know it's sending messages about lowering my hand now. My question is, Sandra in the chat mentioned something about you can go up to the 99 for all the packs. And I'm not quite ready to use the author or the creator pack yet, but at some point I definitely want to channel at some point and probably want to use that within the next few months. Can we wait and keep the 59 until we're ready to go to the 99?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. You can do whatever. In fact, you can opt out on, you don't have to do the 99. It's just, it's the only way you can get it is with that pack. You can go and, just start with the AI Genius Club, but for $40 more, you get all the rest of it, and it's free anyway. When you're for 3, it's kind of a no-brainer.
Yeah, thank you. That's awesome. Thank you for the invitation.
Get your 3 referrals. That way, when you do sign up for it, you're already in the free zone.
Boom. Love it. Thank you.
Yeah. Any other questions that anybody has? Sir Peter, you got any comments up there? I saw you out there in Franklin, Tennessee, my friend. You got a haircut too. Look at you.
Yeah, I got a haircut and all that good stuff. Yeah, I mean, Dr. Breakthrough, he's something else.
You're looking more dashing than usual, and you usually look really dashing.
Yeah, everything's great, man. I'm getting it. I'm absorbing it, and I'm just excited. I don't even know what else to say. I mean, the enthusiasm and excitement, what I'm seeing is just, it gets better every time. I mean, we're ready to really pull this through. So, and Dr. Breakthrough, that guy's awesome, man. That's all I got to tell you. I'm reading every parts of his book right now, audiobook. I purchased it again and audio. So yeah, I'm digging it. Yeah.
Dr. Herbert Harris, you had a few comments a little bit earlier. Dr. Harris, was kind enough to actually give us some ideas for this package here too. So what do you think, Doc?
I think, Tim, you got the message, man, and I love it. You stripped it down and made it simple and power-packed. I think it focuses on our core business of bringing education and enlightenment to the world in the most efficient way while using all the great AI, applications to make it happen. So great job, and I think it really resonates because so many of us on here have so much content, if not on the site, ready for the site, coming to the site. And now you've given us everything we need to get it out there in the most efficient way and in the languages. That's a power tool to let the person select their language. We don't have to prejudge what we think your language is going to be.
That's right.
And that's a powerful piece there. And that alone, I think, is a tool that many, many, many people can use. So I'm excited. As James said, man, let's just sign up all over again.
Yeah. You know, it's funny, if you take this in apples to apples comparison with, say, Udemy, Kajabi, Mindvalley, Thinkific, School, they're running at least the lowest is $79 a month. They have zero translation. Most of them have zero marketing efforts. You got to go sell it all yourself. And there is nothing that it doesn't even, on a scale of 1 to 10, if we're with our features, let's say it's at a 10, the closest thing is maybe a 1 or 2. There's nothing that nobody on Zoom doesn't have what we have. You get that? This is Zoom. You know, it's kind of a cool deal. And Bylon, I see you clapping up there. So once you clap, you're called on stage, baby. What do you got? What's going on? What do you think, Bylon? I know that you've been looking at this. I think all of us were kind of looking at as we kind of rolled out from phase 1 to phase 2, we kind of put something out there to see what the response was. And we saw the response wasn't super hot. So we went back to our negotiating table with our vendors, and I think we got something that's going to be hot. What do you think, Bylon?
I think this is so incredible, because now anybody who has been thinking about being a creator, this is a no-brainer. All of the pieces are here. All we need to do is show them how to use them so that it's seamless for them to be able to just bring their work to the world. And this is such a gift. Tim and Sandra, thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Bylon. I'm looking forward to connecting with you tomorrow. And Dr. Ivanka Farabee, what are your thoughts on this? I know that you've been out there doing sessions where we're kind of going through this transition. What are your thoughts? Oh, you're muted, but your hair looks magnificent.
I think it's great, and it is simplified. I'm going to listen to the presentation again, just so that I can absorb it, and so that I'm communicating it more efficiently, because I am going to start doing presentations again, and I want to start sooner than later. So I will be looking at the replay on this. Are you guys uploading it?
Oh yeah, it'll be up and replayed, and we'll have the links up to be able to get engaged well before the event. You know, so the big thing is the big rollout, and some special offers will be coming on June 7th.
Okay.
You know, keep driving for that. You know, and you know, some of these things are limited time. We've got some features that are going to be available that we're going to be rolling out with it. That'll be available for the next 10 days until the event. So pre-start, including founder enrollment. So that means top rank from the beginning with people. Mm-hmm. So we've got some different contract benefits and other things with it as well. So we'll go through more on this over the next couple of few days. There's a lot to roll out, but this is the creator segment, and it sounds like we've got a home run here. Bree Campano, what do you think?
I'm so excited for all of this. This is just more and more amazingness. Like, you guys are just putting it over the top, and I appreciate all you're doing. I did want to do a really quick reminder. Tomorrow morning, we have training, and I'm going to be doing it. We're going to be talking about Facebook. So any Facebook questions that you had, how do I post? How often do I post? Where do I post? All of the good things. I'm going to help walk you through that tomorrow morning and tomorrow evening. So big reminder, that is at 10 a.m. Eastern at TGD Meet.
Training Wednesday, that's right. That's Bree's a master at that. Thank you, Bree, for the reminder on there. I got so excited about this, I kind of forgot about the you know, letting everybody know about tomorrow. If you haven't seen the Great Discovery event calendar, we've got, you know, basically we've got Knowledge Mondays, Creator Tuesdays, which we're on today, Training Wednesdays, Affiliate Thursdays, and AI Fridays. So you make sure that you tune on to it and go from there. I can't close out without hearing from the amazing Dr. Stan Breakthrough Harris, because he's sitting there somewhere in the middle of my screen, just looking debonair and dashing. And,
What-
he
what-
hasn't, and he
Tim?
hasn't broken anything today. I'm pretty sure I can tell. So
Tim, can I add one thing really quick? Bree will be doing how to do better posting on Facebook for the training tomorrow, guys. So both sessions, Bree will be leading, and it's how to more efficiently post on Facebook to get better results. So that's a big one. So everybody join in there. It's on the calendar. Okay, Doc, sorry. I want to get that in there.
Oh no, that's good. That's a good one to get in there too. That's amazing. So as again, my whole thing with my life, scripture says from glory to glory. And in our life, Nadia and I, we want to go from breakthrough to breakthrough, the bigger breakthrough, the better breakthrough. And it seems like that's what the Great Discovery is doing. We keep going from breakthrough to bigger breakthrough, adding more and more value, just making it more and more irresistible. And so I believe somebody put it best. If Ray Charles were still alive, Tim and Sandra, I think Ray Charles would say to Stevie Wonder, even we could see this one. I mean,
no. There you go.
So I mean, it's wide open, and again, it keeps us getting better, more and more tools. And one of my acronym for tools, TOOLS, to optimize online success, and that's what these tools are doing. And it's just amazing. So you have everything you need, and anything you might think you might need, it seems like it keeps being created and added to the Great Discovery.
Yes, sir. Thank you for all you do, Doc. Most of these people are here through your efforts, and we appreciate you, bro. Really do. And guys, if anybody has any questions, and I know this is, and you want to reach out to me personally, I'm happy to take it. Sandra and I are both happy to take your calls. Just put your name in the chat. We'll save this chat, and I'll follow up with you tomorrow. Just say, reach out to me and put your phone number in there. If I don't have it in my contacts for any reason, just type it into the chat. And I will save that and reach out to you tomorrow and see if we can get any other questions or any other assistance that anyone has. We got it covered, and we'll give a couple seconds for that to happen. And we'll go.
Also, Tim, I have one more thing that I would like to share with Dr. Breakthrough. So as we've launched these on-demand translations, Doc, I've been using your 21-day challenge to translate. So I've started translating that one in Spanish. I think the first 3 or 4 lessons are done already. So yeah, I figured Spanish would be a good one, right? It's always a good one to have. So anyway, I started using your course to test. But the great thing is, guys, is as a course creator, you could go out and start to translate your course in languages that you want to target. So think about that. You don't have to wait for the learners to do it. You can go start doing it yourself. Okay. Wow. And it's not that hard. It takes a little time depending on how many translations are running. It's all technology, right? And how many other people are running translations at the time. But you can just go set the translation to run, and it just runs in the background. You don't have to do anything. Go back and check it later. It's pretty amazing.
Well, that's beyond amazing. Can I give you my original story of me being attracted to the Great Discovery? Because a lot of Hispanic people said, man, we took your 21-day breakthrough challenge and we'd love to promote it, but our friends only speak Espanol. Do you have it in Spanish? And I was like, well, no. And so I was looking for someone that I can get it translated in Spanish. I found somebody, but the price they quoted me was $2,000. That wasn't the biggest problem. The big problem was it was going to be that guy's face, that guy's voice, and that guy's lack of energy. I have a certain energy about me, right?
Yeah,
one of us do. Okay, Tim's energy's taking over now. Okay, so anyway, but make a long story short, is that with the Great Discovery, it was like, no, you could have more than Spanish. You could have all these, and it's not going to cost you $2,000. Mm-hmm. It's going to be your face. It's going to be your voice. It's going to be your intensity, your passion, right? Like Sir Peter, like come on, And so that was one of the biggest. That was the drawing. I'm like, that steals the deal for me. Of course, flying down, meeting you all, Nadia and I, we had such a great time meeting you all. It was amazing. So, but again, thank you again. Keep getting bigger and better, and empowering me to empower more people to get more and more breakthroughs.
We're there.
And thanks, Doc. I'd like to. I know, James, you got your hand up. I want to reach out to our very first creator that came on board in day one, Greg Hartman. You know, Greg, I know that you're off in Scottsdale. Did you get what we're talking about here? Did you get the vision?
I do get the vision. I don't entirely understand it fully. You know, the Great Discovery has so altered and expanded and changed since I originally came on board. It's like I need to go back to school.
Yeah, that's what you're doing. You're going back to school.
You know, James, maybe you ought to do a course called Updating People on the Great Discovery. But I got the gist of it. And the thing that blows my mind is everything we were charging for and all the translations, that's all gone, you know, and I can't even get my head around that. Like now you can put a course on and it's in all those languages. Like you said, Dr. Stan, Spanish is not a problem anymore, but neither is Hindi or Chinese or, you know, Mandarin or whatever. So it's exciting.
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking forward to see you speak Spanish and Swahili, especially. I want to see you do that, Greg.
I thought I looked pretty good speaking Japanese in my demo reel.
Yeah.
Hi. And okay, James Penny and hey, Dr. Beasley, I see you up there, my friend. Love to hear from you if you got after James, if you got anything to say.
So thanks, Tim. You know, really, I just have 3 final things that I want to share that I want to really stick with you. The very most important thing coming up to June the 7th, but not just June the 7th, but beyond. And those 3 things are invitation, invitation, invitation. What we're about to announce on June the 7th is so incredibly groundbreaking. You need to have everyone you can contact at that meeting. Invite them to this Discovery Saturday like you've never invited before. Get back in touch with your team members. People have joined. Maybe they're taking a nap right now because they're kind of waiting in the background to kind of see what's going on with the Great Discovery. Invite new people, your friends, your family, your coworkers, your neighbors, and like I always say, even your enemies. When they see what Tim and Sandra have to reveal on June the 7th, they will absolutely positively want to be your friends. So invitation, invitation, invitation. Let's get people. We have the calendar. You see the meetings, get them to these meetings. But June the 7th, don't let anybody miss that. Not if you care about it, because it is going to be a game changer.
And
Thanks,
you know, I wanted to point something out. I know we have a lot of faith-filled people in the group here. And you know what June 7th is at the time we finish that event, it will be the start of Pentecost in the Middle East. You know what happened in Pentecost? Read up on Acts chapter 2, those of you that haven't. Tell me about what languages happened, what happened that particular day. It is that's the day of our event. When it concludes is the beginning of Pentecost. Interesting.
Come on.
There you have it. Any last comments before we wrap? Okay, guys, thank you all so much. We're excited. We've got more. Make sure you tune in for Training Tuesday. Look on your calendar. Bree's got amazing stuff. We're going to blow this out. So thank you, everybody, for your patience as we've been working diligently. It's time. It's here. God is with us. Let's go.
Do it.
Everybody have a great night. Bye all.
Bye, everybody. Thank you.